Hey butterflies, welcome back to the channel. This is going to be a pick a card reading entitled Who Wants to Apologize to You? So you can think of a person right now and focus on which cards, which pile I should say, your eyes are drawn to. And I'll give you a moment to decide and then we'll get cracking on with the reading. Okay, let's delve in and see for pile number 1, who wants to apologize to you. And I hope from this reading you gain some sort of clarity and understanding about the person and why they want to apologize, and hopefully you can move forward from the situation. But let's find out what the situation actually is. So the first card we have, pile number 1, is the Chariot card. Now initially when I saw this card, I initially thought that this could be a parent for some of you. Now for some of you, I feel like if it's not a parent, it could be a family member. The reason why I say it could be a parent is because the Chariot card represents the sign Cancer. Cancer is is represented by the 4th house, and the 4th house rules the mother. So this could be some sort of parental figure for some of you, or it could indeed be your mother, because we also have the Empress card here. Now the Empress card is the embodiment of the divine feminine. Some people say that it could be the High Priestess, but to me it's more the Empress, because the Empress is, she creates. Obviously when you use your intuition like the High Priestess does, that's more of a feminine trait, okay? And to have a lot of feminine qualities, you generally, when people have feminine qualities, they use their intuition, they have psychic abilities, etc. But with the Empress card, she's a creator, she's a nurturer, and this again, it aligns with what I was saying before in regards with the Chariot card. And I believe this is a number 7 year, and the Chariot card is number 7. So I feel like this could indeed, yes, be a mother. It could be a stepmother for some of you. For some of you, this could actually be a partner as well, is what I'm picking up. This could be a partner. And I feel like for some of you, yes, you may have had, or you could still be in a relationship with this individual. For others of you, you may not be in a relationship with this individual. There's an energy here, if you're no longer in this connection with this person, for this person definitely wanted to move towards you, definitely wanted to reach out to you, wanted to create something. There's an energy of regret here. There's an energy of not expanding with something with you. Maybe for some of you, if this is a love interest or a past love interest, there could have been talks around children. Maybe this person didn't want children and there was some sort of disagreement around that. If this is a mother, I feel like there's an energy of regret in regards to, and these are even the cards about what happened or what they want to apologize for. But you know how these tarot readers can go sometimes, that the answers can come out in whatever pile is in front of you. I feel like for some of you, if it is a mother figure, there's an energy of this mother feeling as if she could have done more in regards to the connection that she had with you as her child. Yeah, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So we have Cancerian energy, we've got Taurus energy, and we have Sagittarius energy, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars or Venus. Now the person that wants to apologize to you may be of those signs, or you could be of those signs. And when I look at the Wheel of Fortune in different decks that I have, it's always different. I love this actual pile that I have, and this young female is sitting on top of the world, and the Wheel of Fortune yes, it rules the sign Sagittarius, and Sagittariuses are ruled by the ninth house. The ninth house is all about higher learning, philosophy, spirituality, expansion, travel, and religion. And there's something about maybe this person not allowing you to be, not allowing you to expand. Again, with the Empress card and the Wheel of Fortune, this does speak about expansion. And this could also be in regards to a mother wanting to apologize to you. Maybe this mother worked all the time and she didn't have the time to give you the emotional support that you craved. Maybe your mother was focused on, you know, I'm hearing I've got to pay the bills. Maybe your mother was so focused and engulfed in work. And yes, if you are a parent, you have, you know, you need to provide for your children. You need to make sure they're fed. You know, there's a lot of responsibilities that comes with having children. And again, if you are in a romantic relationship, this could also be that somebody may have felt as if they could not provide for yourself and a child. And they may have moved away. They may have left you with a child because they may have felt that they weren't mature enough, or they didn't have enough to provide for yourself and a child. Or for others of you, this could, you know, please take what resonates. This could also represent that you yourself wasn't ready for a child, and you may have told your partner, I don't want this child, and you may have moved away. And you know, I've got to be careful because we're on YouTube, but you may have made it clear to your person that you did not want the child, is what I'm picking up. Or somebody done that to you more so. And maybe for some of you, you may have said, if you did say that, it could have been due to the fact that you saw that this person wasn't mature enough. Or some of you may have had a child and decided to move away from the father, or take the child and move away from the mother because you didn't feel like the environment in which your child will grow up in would be a positive and healthy one because of the parent. For some of you, this may have something to do with a mother being upset because of your choice of partner, a mother being upset because, you know, you became pregnant and they may not have wanted that for you, or and that could have led to you being told to leave the home. For some of you, this could also represent that you may have gotten someone pregnant, your partner, your spouse, you and your partner moved away, had a child, or moved to another part of the world. And again, there's something about this connection. Maybe a mother, maybe you wanted to just have your own life and family, and your mother may have felt as if you were making a wrong mistake, and it's almost as if you may have felt that you have to prove your mother wrong. But there's something here about expansion as well, and going back to that in regards to a mother, it could also include that your mother was more work focused, as opposed to, for some of you, wanting to stay at home. And maybe an apology could come from that angle, whereby, I mean, we'll find out more when we delve into the cards. Maybe your mother wants to apologize for that, for not being there for you emotionally, for focusing too much on her career. There's definitely an energy of absence here. Let's see. So we have the Sun card. So you or whoever I'm talking about could be of the signs Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer, or Taurus. You know, there's an energy here of, you know, all these are positive cards, you know, because we've got fixed energy here, we've got mutable energy, we've got fixed again with the Empress card being, you know, Taurus, and we've got leader energy with the Chariot. So I feel like this reading could have something to do with one wanting to go their own way and having to leave someone behind, one wanting to expand, and, you know, it's almost like you wanted to figure something out, or this person felt the need to break free. there's an energy of maybe being quite selfish, wanting to explore, leaving behind their responsibilities, focusing on what's going to make them happy. Or for some of you, there's an energy of you, again, if you have a child, or if you are pregnant, or if you are pregnant with a child, you may have moved away from this person because you may have feared that the environment wouldn't be a positive one, or somebody that you had a child for may have left you alone with a child, and there could be some sort of, that could be the scenario. But again, with these cards right here, it's very positive. We have the Nine of Wands. This speaks about hiding. This speaks about, in other decks, the Nine of Wands does speak about a wounded warrior, a wounded soldier. And I feel like, again, this situation, yes, these cards are positive, but there was pain that came from the situation. And there was definitely pain. And I feel more so, it for some of you, is having to go something alone because someone let you down at the last minute. Someone wasn't there for you the way you may have wanted them to be there for you. And I feel for some of you, it's a mother or it's a partner. And this could also be representing what's going on in the now for some of you. There's a sense of loss, like, yes, I have these things. For some of you, you may have a partner. Some of you could be a single parent right now, or for some of you, you may have separated from a person, and this person is thinking, I wish things didn't end the way that they did. For some of you, things may not have ended. This could be someone reflecting back on a time whereby they may have hurt you. And their thoughts about you are very positive thoughts, but there's an energy of feeling quite embarrassed and disappointed within themselves for making the person that they love feel sad, making the person that they love feel the need to escape, feel the need to run away. Because Taurus rules the second house rules money, and the sun is ruled by Leo. It rules the fifth house. So there's the energy of someone maybe not wanting to grow up and maybe feeling the need to express to you that they now acknowledge that, there's a need for them to mature. It can't be all fun and games, is what I'm picking up. This could be if you're with a current partner right now for some of you, or this could be with an ex-partner. Like, there's an energy of them wanting to acknowledge the fact that maybe the role that they played may have been quite a defensive one with the Nine of Wands. Maybe they were too defensive. Maybe they were too within their feelings. Maybe they didn't allow the connection to flourish and grow. Okay, so let's find out why they are sorry. So we have adjustments are required. So again, for some of you, this person is really thinking about how they could have done things better. And if it's a partner that you're not with anymore, his partner is maybe regretting the fact that they may have moved forward without taking your feelings into consideration. Even if you've got children with this individual, this could be an energy of this person feeling a sense of dissatisfaction in the now. It's almost like they're looking back in hindsight and thinking, wow, I took the wrong turn, is what I'm picking up. This could also be a mother figure feeling like they took the wrong turn, like, had I have not taken this route in life, then things may have turned out better between myself and my child, or between myself and my ex. Maybe we would have worked out. But I remember speaking to someone once, and they said to me, when you look back in hindsight, you realize, a situation from a different angle. And also with this actual situation, it brings to mind the fact that nothing is by accident. Because if we look back in the past and we think to ourselves, oh, if I had not done that, and I went to, say for instance, if you went to a specific school and in the now, you could be in a role that you may not necessarily like. You could look back and think, oh, if I went to that other school, I would have got this qualifications and I would have been in this situation. No, it doesn't always work out like that, because even if you went to maybe a posh school, a private school, you may have encountered someone within that school, or something may have happened and you wouldn't be in the situation that you are in now, and you could be in a better situation now even if you went to a school that wasn't so great. You know, it's not about the school, it's about who you encounter along the way, what you've learned, etc. And I feel like this person feels like they've made a mistake, but you know, spirit is trying to translate that what happened, even though it may have been painful for you, and obviously it may be painful for this individual now, was not a mistake. It was supposed to lead you both to the paths that you are in now, to your personal growth, you know. And maybe being in this situation with this individual could have restricted that from both of you, but they feel a sense of sadness that they will, you know, if it's an ex-partner, if it's a current partner, it's I'm just hearing sorry. It's like they chose somebody over you, or they chose somebody over you. Obviously they chose themselves, I'm feeling, over you. And yeah, in life we have to put ourselves first. In certain situations we've got to be selfish. Like, for instance, if you are a person that's always doing things for others, being given, etc., there comes a time where you're going to feel depleted. There's going to come a time where you're going to get tired. So in that case, I wouldn't necessarily say it's selfish, but okay, yeah, you can be you in saying, look, I'm tired, I need to rest, I need to recharge. Especially when you're an empath, like, you can get your energy can get very drained if you're around a lot of different people all the time. And empaths generally like to be of service to others. They like to help other people. And we absorb a lot. So sometimes saying, okay, I need to wind down and have time out alone, may make an empath feel like they're being selfish sometimes. And I'm learning to actually honour the fact when I'm feeling tired, like to say, look, I need to sleep, I need to have a nap, you know, and not feel guilty about it. And I feel like this person didn't really have a conscience. They was too busy in that energy of being in their ego, yes, but the thrill of the chase. So this person was chasing after something. They were chasing after abundance, because every time I see the wheel of fortune, it represents abundance to me. And abundance, yes, abundance comes from money, etc., but I truly believe, first and foremost, the abundance comes from within. Being spiritually aware, as well as practicing good spiritual hygiene. And when I say good spiritual hygiene, I mean in the sense of, you know, taking time out for yourself and cleansing yourself so that you can energize, treating others with respect. That's not the same as spiritual hygiene. This is a different, you know, example I'm giving. Treating others with respect, having good morals, you know, to me that falls under the category of being abundant. You know, having good morals, having good values, having, you know, ambition, being kind to others, treating people the way you want to be treated, being non-judgmental. All these things makes me feel like, and the thing is, from time to time we can step into being judgmental. And when I say being non-judgmental, treating everyone as an equal. You know, not thinking that you're superior than others. And that falls under the energy of Sagittarius, because Sagittarius is, you know, they are very good with people. They treat people from different classes, religions, cultural backgrounds. They treat them all the same. And I feel like with this individual, like I said, it's almost as if they were just chasing some sort of dream. They disregarded those traits that I just described. It's almost as if they felt that having riches and fame, and whatever fame that is to them, being known and having money and having the fastest car, the best car, that was more important. It's almost as if they disregarded I'm hearing for some of you what you had to offer. So this person may have overlooked you. They may have overlooked you in favor of someone else. And they feel like they made the wrong choice because they put money and, you know, I'm hearing power. They equate money to power. This person could be very materialistic. And I feel like now they're learning that money doesn't keep you happy. So maybe this person may have chased after a career, a goal to create some sort of abundance for themselves, financial abundance, right? They could be in that position now, or they may have experienced that level of success that they deem to be successful, and they're realizing that they feel quite empty, because what they're now realizing, because we have adjustments are required, is that yes, I can buy what I want, I can go where I want, but I haven't got you, my viewer. I haven't got my power number one. There's something missing here for this individual, and they are feeling that they do need to make certain adjustments. And also I feel like they may have moved you around in regards to getting what they wanted with this adjustments are required card, because adjustments means to move things around so that, you know, things can be fixed in the right way. So they may have felt, for some of you, I'm sorry I'm going to say it, but may have sacrificed you for greed, for a job, for, you know, it's all about keeping up with the Joneses with this individual. And yes, they saw that you were beautiful and that you are beautiful. Yes, it's almost like they felt that you're always going to be there. Yes, they felt happy whenever they were around you. They loved your energy, they loved your light, they loved your good graces. I'm hearing they found you very playful, very fun, very positive. But to them at the time, it wasn't enough. And again, for some of you, this could be a mother choosing work over yourself and maybe your siblings. And yes, it's like what's coming through is like them saying that they had to make adjustments. They had to choose between their career, yourself, and maybe siblings, and they chose their career. And for some of you, this person traveled afar. They traveled abroad. You didn't even grow up with this person, which made you feel quite guarded in regards to them. And even if you're with this individual now, there's an element of you feeling quite guarded because of how you saw their pursuit to chase something that didn't have any substance. And this person could have chosen people over you. They could have chosen money over you. And it's almost like you may have felt they disregarded everything that you were trying to create, you were trying to build. And they were very relentless in their pursuit of it. There's a very selfish energy here. And yeah, I feel like they may have chosen people or a job or money, success, wanting to be seen as someone successful over the connection that they had with you. Let's see what else this person did and what are they sorry for. What do you need to release? Yeah, I feel like this person released yourself. Feeling like it was, for some of you, like I said, this person, there's a coldness to this individual. And now for some of you, this individual feels a sense of being cold, being like a distance coming from yourself. And now they're feeling like how you may have felt when they left you behind. And this person wants to apologize because now they're experiencing the same thoughts and feelings, maybe not to the same extent, but there is an energy of a coolness here. And maybe there's a coolness with you, even if you are still in contact with your parents or this love interest. Maybe it could be a current partner, but I feel like this is an ex-partner. This person feels a coolness, a sense of detachment, and it's almost like there's an elephant in the room. Like they know that they did, you know, they chose. Like I said, there's a sense of embarrassment here, and they wish they can go back and release the other things that they chose over you and that they felt at the time was more important than you. Be bold and make the first move. And this person wants to actually, you know, they want to come out and say, look, I am sorry. But they were very childish and they were very selfish as well. And they want you to acknowledge that they were being very selfish. and they were thinking about themselves. They wasn't thinking about your needs. They wasn't, and that's what I feel like they want to apologize for. They want to apologize for being selfish. They want to apologize for just thinking about themselves and not considering you and how their actions would affect others and how their actions may have affected you at the time. And even if they were aware, they did not care. They just wanted to appease themselves, and this is what they're sorry about. Because with this be bold and make the first move, this is Aries energy. This is talking about, I'm going to go after my goal. This is leadership energy. This person was, if it's a mother figure, they were very much so in their masculine energy. They were very much so willing to make whatever they wanted to make happen at all costs, even if it meant that it would upset you and upset others. And sometimes when we make decisions, it's not always going to make others happy. But this is a very bulldozing energy, whereby this person will argue or maybe even throw hands if you dare try and stop them, and cut you off even. There's no, and when I say throw hands, I'm talking about if it's like a mother figure or like just being very argumentative and, just not really in their feminine energy in regards to, it's just very focused on self. And there's an energy of them feeling like they wish they can go back and be a better parent to you. They definitely wish they can go back with adjustments are required. And then we have you are good enough. We have full moon in Virgo. So this person or yourself could be a Virgo, a Leo, an Aries, a Taurus, Sagittarius, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars or Venus. And I feel like with this card, this person wants you to know that you are good enough, and maybe growing up you may have doubted yourself because of their actions towards you, if it is a mother figure. And this could also highlight the fact that they felt they were lacking in some regards. They felt that they weren't good enough, and it led to them still having to prove themselves as an adult, even while trying to be a parent to you, that they are good enough. And in their pursuit of wanting and feeling, it's almost like they wanted adoration from other people because they felt that they didn't get it from their parent or parents. In their pursuit of trying to feel good enough, they ended up hurting you. They weren't parenting you, and they still may have stayed stuck in a time whereby they were a child. And they say children could be quite selfish when they're younger. If they want to do something, they go after it. And I feel like this person may have felt as though they wasn't nurtured properly when they were a child, and not all of us were, but there's an energy of them being stuck in that time. So even if this person became a mother, they were still stuck at that age where they felt that if they stamp their feet with this be bold and make the first move, they get what they want. Even going into adulthood, they still carry that energy, and it was almost an energy of I can do what I want, I don't care. So there was a lack of awareness as to how their behavior would impact others. So again, if this person wanted to reach success and fame or whatever the case may be, your feelings were not considered. They were still stuck in that energy of being that child, of demanding what they wanted and wanting it to appear, or all hell will break loose if it doesn't. And that's why I feel like for some of you, if it's a mother, if you try to say, look mum, I need you to come to this parents evening, they will start shouting at you, I want to go out, I need to, it's that type of energy, very selfish energy. But there does come a time where this person does think back and think, wow, I could have done so much better. And it does point to this person being selfish, and it does point to this person feeling a sense of lack as to why they behave this way, because they felt that they didn't get that opportunity to be where they wanted to be in life, and they had to grab the opportunity with both hands, regardless if they had children or not. For some of you, this person, again, they may have worked abroad, or they may have overworked, and you may not have seen much of them, so you may not have felt that close bond. You may have felt as if this person was emotionally unavailable, because sometimes you can live with parents and they can be emotionally unavailable. Everything was just about work, and again, this person's now looking back, and you could be in a time of your life where you are settled down, you are becoming a parent now, and this person is feeling, if it is a mother, a sense of detachment from you, And it's almost like they may feel like you don't want them around. You don't want them around in this new chapter of your life, or the vibe's not there, you know. And they're thinking back to, if I was more of help, if I had been there more for my child, if I was being of service more, then, you know, because this card is the Virgo card, and Virgo's is ruled by the 6th house. 6th house rules work, being of service to others, you know, hidden enemies as well. And I feel like this person poured themselves into their work. Their work was everything, and it also rules health as well. This card also rules the health, and they're looking back and thinking about, you know, I'm even looking here, and it's got green there. Green, you know, in some countries represent money. You know, this person is looking back and feeling, because maybe their health is declining, or maybe they're getting to old age and they're feeling to themselves like, if I was more closer to my child, then they could have helped me now that I'm getting older. Because money can't give you comfort in that regard, especially if they're having health issues. For some of you, you could be expecting a child, and because of this parent's absence, you may not want them included in this new phase in your life. You may, you know, keep a cool distance, and this person again is feeling a sense of sorrow, and feeling like, you know, maybe I didn't need to work as much, and feeling quite alone and distant, and wanting you to know that you are good enough. And they may have made you feel as if you weren't good enough. For some of you, this could be an ex-partner. They may have, like I said, chosen others over you, may have tried to get you jealous with other people, which may made you doubt yourself. And there's the energy of this person wanting to apologize, to say, look, I was feeling insecure, I wasn't sure about myself, I wasn't sure about the way I looked, and I projected that onto you. I was threatened by your light, I was threatened by your beauty, so I had to make you feel that you were less than, so that you didn't get too confident so that you would end up leaving me, because I knew, and I knew what I saw within you. And what I saw within you was a lot of power, was grace, was charm, was beauty, was elegance. And if I saw it, other people will see it too, and then it will only be a matter of time before you leave me. So I had to make you feel less than, so that you wouldn't leave. But you are good enough. You were always good enough. I felt at the time, and I feel now, that I'm just not good enough for you. And if this person done that, again, this individual wants you to know that, you know, they're not feeling in their power, and they had to try and project that energy onto you. I just channeled that message. And they also want you to know that with the 9 of Wands, if you feel a sense, you know, they're feeling a coolness coming from you. You know, I know you're warm, but you're not as warm as you used to be. You're not as, you know, affectionate as you used to be. And I know it's because of the way I treated you and the things I've done to you. Again, if they've chosen other people over you, or, you know, this could also be friends, but I feel like it's more trying to attain some sort of fame, or, you know, money, abundance, money, 2nd house here, you know, just doing their own thing. You know, maybe they were quite flirtatious with other people, or they wanted you to think that there was a threat of them leaving, or that, you know, they liked other people to get you jealous. There's a sense of insecurity here. They're now seeing that their behavior backfired, and they're now looking within themselves and thinking, it's because of my, you know, my behavior why we are at the situation where we are now, why we are where it stands now. This could be a separation between yourself and your person, or even if you are together. I'm hearing that a Marian song is a level of distance here. For some of you, it could be distance in the fact that you've broken up with this individual, and they feel like it's their fault. Like, I sabotaged someone so beautiful and kind and warm and generous because of my ego. I actually self-sabotage, is what this person wants you to know, and they are very sorry. Okay, so we have last card, a personal issue reaches resolution, full moon in Cancer. So this person definitely wants to purge and there's the energy, sorry, of this person maybe crying over the situation or wanting to heal definitely from the situation. If it's a male, then I feel like this person is acknowledging the fact that they have mother issues. And if it's an ex-partner, if this is an ex-partner, this person is acknowledging the fact that they have mother issues, and because they didn't heal their mother issues, it projected onto you and your relationship. And it's almost as if they wanted you to pay for the fact that, for instance, if their mother was absent, if their mother abandoned them, or if their mother wasn't as emotionally available as they would have wanted their mother to be, it's almost as if you had to pay because their mother chose to not be a mother. And maybe you may have felt within that connection that you were mothering them, and it's almost as if they were punishing you for doing so. They were punishing you for loving them, because it's almost as if they looked down on the fact that you were open and warm and loving towards them, because they didn't understand love. Because if they didn't get it from their mother, the first person that's supposed to love you, the person that carried you, then why are you a stranger? Even though we could have been together for however much months, why are you loving me? Why are you being so nice to me? If my own mother that carried me didn't want me, why are you loving me? So then you had to pay. It's almost like you had to, it was misplaced projection, if that makes sense. What they wanted to project onto you, they really want to project it onto the real person that hurt them, which is their mother. Could be a father, but I'm feeling more mother here because we've got Cancer here twice, the Chariot, and the full moon in Cancer card. So it was like you had to pay for what they didn't. You had to pay for what their mother did not do whilst they were growing up. And there may have been, I'm not really seeing any hate cards here, but there may have been a resentment, a cool resentment towards the feminine. And not just you, maybe they were like this in every other relationship. And it's so much downloads. I'm even getting apologies from the mother for saying, I'm sorry that my son treated you that way, for some of you, because it was my fault. I'm sorry that I raised a son like this and you had to deal with him. And that's for a small few of you. And for some of you, this is a mother coming through to say, I am sorry that I made you turn out like this. And that's quite bold, because sometimes, you know, mothers don't really want to take accountability for the way their children turn out. You know, they want to blame the other parent, or, you know, there's traits that we embody from both our parents, and obviously experiences can also create our personalities as well as our birth chart, right? And then we can take on traits from other people from each part of the family that are not our parents, right? But from this, it's almost an acknowledgement from the mother coming through to say, look, I wasn't the best mother, you know, I did my best, but I was more focused and concerned on money issues. And now that I'm in a position of power, I'm looking back and realizing that I lacked in some area and the way that my child turned out. And this could also be a female. If you're a male listening to this could be a female. This could be a same-sex relationship that you're in, and the mother is wanting to come through to say, I'm sorry for the way my daughter is treating your daughter, or I'm sorry for the way my daughter is treating you as her partner. You could be a female that I'm speaking to, or it could be, I'm sorry for the way that my daughter turned out towards you. And you could be a male listening to this, or you could be a male and you could be in a relationship with another male, and the mother wants to come through to say, look, I'm sorry that my son's treating you like this, because it's partly because of me. And also we do have our choices as well. It's not all our parents' fault, but I feel like this person, whoever this individual is, has taken it, you know, they really needed their mother at the time, and they felt abandoned, and they felt and this could be one of the reasons why they may have made you feel the way that they made you feel. They may have put other people over you because they saw how their mother put money, finances and career, maybe friends, maybe going out all the time, over them. And it's learnt behavior. And for this, they want to apologize, is what I'm picking up for you. So this reading here is probably a partner, an ex-partner, and a mother figure, maybe your mother figure or your person's mother figure, wanting to apologize. A personal issue reaches resolution. So if you are disconnected from this individual, this person, you know, is coming through to say they've made peace with themselves. They've acknowledged aspects of themselves that they do not like, that they found selfish, and it's making them look at their behavior, it's making them look at their relationship that they have with their own mother. And if this is a partner or an ex-partner, they're actually acknowledging and looking at the relationship that they have with their mother and thinking, okay, this is why I treated this person this way, because I'm not at peace with the way my mother treated me. I'm not at peace with, you know, with how things played out for me. I felt a sense of injustice, and with you I feel secure, you know. And if it is your mother, again, this person doesn't want there to be any defenses. They want to come through, they want to have some sort of connection with you, they want to melt the ice between the two of you, and they feel like the only way they can grow is, you know, by trying to heal the connection and wanting to move forward with the friendship, with the connection, or becoming friends first at least, and trying to heal from this, and wanting to talk about the stuff that is uncomfortable as well, and wanting to apologize in a way. And for some of you, this person may not apologize by saying I apologize. This is their higher self I tapped into. They may want to apologize by being of service, by being kind, by being caring, but there's a level of guilt there. But they're realizing that they cannot continue like this anymore. If it's a current partner, this person wants you to know that they want a family with you. They want you to be the mother of their child, or they want to be the mother of your child. You know, yes, they were selfish, but they find you to be their home, and they feel safe and secure with you. And the reason why they acted the way that they did is because they did not feel secure, because they lacked growing up, and they just felt that you were going to run away also. So they may have treated you in a way that made you confused. And they want to make that first move. They want to release the past, they want to heal the past, and they want to create and build with you moving forward. So that's what I have for you, pile number 1. Please like, share and subscribe. And if you would like a personal reading, all my details are in the description box below. Take care of yourself, pile number 1, and I will speak to you soon. Okay, pile number 2. Who wants to apologize? Okay, so I feel like whoever this person is that wants to apologize is somebody that you ended things with. I'm hearing I ended things with you. Okay, maybe this person ended things with you, pile number 2. But there's some sort of ending that took place, some sort of transformation. Money could be involved here, because we have Scorpio, and Scorpio rules the 8th house of tax, money owed, money gained, etc. We've got High Priestess. So some of you, this could be in regards to a Piscean or a Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, or Venus. This person's like very much so up in their head about the whole situation. So again, this person could be sorry for the way things ended. I'm hearing manipulation. It's like this person may have manipulated you. They could have manipulated you out of money. There's something about trying to play mind games with you. We've got King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, or Venus. So this person is coming through to say that they are sorry for maybe putting you in the 8 of Swords. They are sorry for being very manipulative towards you, is what I'm picking up. I feel for some of you, this could have been someone that may have unfortunately ghosted some of you. This person is coming through to say, I'm hearing, I wasn't mature, I wasn't ready. But it's strange, because this person still felt a sense of connection. For some of you, this could have been like a somebody that you were dating, and it may not have transpired into, because we've got the 7 of Pentacles. You see how he's planting the seeds, but I don't feel like these seeds got an opportunity to grow. And I feel as if this could have been a situation for some of you whereby you may have lent money to this individual, feeling like you were both on, you know, in a good space with each other. Nothing was serious, nothing was set in stone as yet, but you felt a connection. You felt that this person was trustworthy, and this person may not have, you know, returned your money, and you may have felt cheated, you may have felt manipulated. For some of you, that this may not have anything to do with money. You may have just felt that this person ghosted you when you felt as if you could build on something. This person may have unfortunately cut you off without no I'm hearing unpredictable. This person was very unpredictable. And it led you to feel very, I don't want to trigger anyone or remind you of a feeling that you had, but it led you to feel as if it made you question yourself. I feel like this person's unbalanced and unstable, but because they were dealing with whatever they were dealing with, they projected that energy onto you, and they may have cut you off without no warning, which kept you in the Eight of Swords, wondering why. What did I do? Or why did a person do that? Is it because I done, like, you were overthinking, feeling trapped, and maybe to the point where you wasn't focusing on what was important, because you were so fixated on how this person ended things with you. You may have thought things were going cool with us, and this could be a female I'm talking about. This could be a friend for some of you. If you're a male, listen to this. This could be a love interest. It's not only men that ghost, right? So it could be a female that done this to you. It could be a same-sex relationship. If you're a female listening to this, this could be a male that done this to you. But there's definitely an energy of someone abruptly ghosting another person, especially when things were going well, because you may have felt, and this person may have felt too, that you both had some sort of telepathic communication. It's almost like this person was mirroring you. They was showing you what you wanted to see. I'm hearing highly manipulative. This person is very manipulative. They do this to a lot of different people. It's almost like they want to gain something. They want to gain power because they feel powerless. They feel entrapped in the mind, and they gain power of seeing other people feel this way, inclined. They like to connect with people mentally. They could have spiritual gifts, which they use for the bad, because it's all about control with this individual, destroying other people as well. They like to destroy people. But it's almost like with you, there's a sense of, why did I do that? And maybe they're feeling that way because it's happened to them, or it has happened to them. But this person could be a Pisces as well. This person may talk the good talk, and may have promised you things that they knew that they wouldn't deliver. It's almost as if they wanted to see your reaction to the things that they will promise, to also see and gain some sort of reaction to see how you would feel, or how you would look, knowingly that they weren't going to come through with these things. They like to get reactions of pain. This person could be narcissistic or a narcissist. Okay, so we have bring love into the situation. This person, you may have met this person at a group, club, organization, or they could come from the same team as you. And I feel like, why do they do it? They've done it because I feel as if there's something about them feeling angry with the way that you were loved and liked by others. So it's almost as if they wanted to bring you down a peg or two. There's intensity here. For some of you, this person became obsessed with you, or they are obsessed with you. We have meditate and contemplate. We've got Pisces energy here again. Why do they do this to you? What do they want to apologize for? They want to apologize for being wishy-washy. They want to apologize for abruptly ending the friendship or connection with you. And partly one of the reasons why they did it is because they felt that they were focused on you too much, and they were also a little bit rubbed up the wrong way to see how other people loved you, how you were liked, how people embraced you, how you were loved in the community, in the team that you are in the job situation. There's something that you both do together. This is the 11th house energy with the Aquarius card. And it's almost like when you think of Pisces energy, you think of magic, you think of fantasies and dreams and brilliance, creativity, artistic expression. And I feel like this person is jealous of you, and it's almost like they are angry that they're jealous of you, because with the Eight of Swords, it's like they don't even understand why they act this way towards you. I feel like it could be a friend, or it could be a partner, or it could have been someone that you were getting on with and they ended things abruptly. For some of you, this could be someone that you were dating, and it's nothing to do with them being jealous of your artistic expression. They may have ended things before. It's like, I'm going to end it before, I'm going to hurt you before you hurt me. That's one scenario. Another scenario is, yeah, I'm going to end it before you hurt me because I don't want to fall in love. I could see your beauty. I feel this deep connection, but it's too deep. It's scaring me. I don't really stay around this long, and you have the power to actually hurt me, so I'm going to hurt you before you hurt me. Despite the fact that we're actually deepening our bond and we have a, you know, telepathic connection. It's not my plan to stick around. It's not my plan to stay around. My plan is just to come and go, but I feel that I'm feeling some sort of deep connection with you. Some of you may have been intimate with this individual, and it's like they block that part out, because if the more they, how can I put this, they block that part out because they don't want to get too ingrained within the emotion of it. They have to keep a sense of detachment, because again, there's emotion that they are starting to feel and they don't like it, because they need to be in control at all times. And they felt some sort of emotion after that situation that you may have had with them, and it got them angry, because it's like, this is not the plan. I'm supposed to stay and go, not stay for good. But why do I keep thinking about my pile number 2? And if they used to think about you, you were called, or if you thought about them, they would have to, in their heads, to scrum and call. And this is not what they wanted. They didn't want to plant any seeds. They didn't want to be in a connection with anyone, because this is a person that's like a lone ranger. They want to be detached. They want to be independent. This is like Aquarius energy. They could be born in Aquarius Pisces cusp as well. And for some of you, this person, I feel, is, we've got Pisces 3 times here. Balance spirituality and practicality, meditate and contemplate as well. I feel like this individual could have been threatened by your, you know, if this is a friend or something, or a sibling for some of you, or a cousin. I feel more so like, this is 12th house. So this person was hiding the fact that they, you know, if this is another situation, this person could be a strong Pisces here, or you could be of that sign, or you could be a Scorpio, an Aquarius. Please take what resonates. We've got Aquarius twice here, and we've got Gemini as well, and we've got Leo. But I feel like for some of you, this person wants to apologize, because for some of you, they want to apologize because they know how spiritual you are, and they know that you know that they're jealous of you. That's for some of you. This person may have been very abrupt towards you, may have been very mean-spirited, may have tried to block things from growing for you. And again, you could be doing the same sort of role. You could be in the same job, belong to the same team, club, or organization, and it's almost as if they foresaw your success, maybe even before you saw it. Trust me, guys, that can happen. And this person was very maybe harsh towards you, because going home at night and seeing how you're adored and loved, and seeing how creative you are, or maybe seeing online how creative you are, because with the Aquarius card, Aquarius is ruled by Uranus, and Uranus rules the internet. So they may have seen a picture of you or seen you doing something on the internet, and it's really got them upset, because it made them focus on their life and what's not going right for them, with the 7 of Pentacles. And it's almost like they may have acted very harshly towards you. They may have ended a connection with you because they just couldn't bear to be around you, because it was just too much. The jealousy was just getting too much. They liked you, and it's funny because I done a post like that on TikTok today, and I uploaded it, like this person's trying to steal your friends, and they may have tried to steal your friends as well for some of you, because, you know, with this Aquarius card representing the 11th house, it does speak about friendships as well. So this person may have tried to steal your friends, with the 7 of Pentacles at the top. The 7 of Pentacles talks about planting the seeds and watching it grow. So this person may have found it hard to make friends, and they may have felt that you just found and made friends very easily. They saw the way people responded to you, so they may have intervened to try and steal your friends, to say, look, see, I can make friends and I can even take your friends. And that's due to their jealousy of you with the Eight of Swords. Balance, spirituality and practicality. You know, this person's sorry for the way they try to make you feel unbalanced. And I remember saying this week, some people can't get you physically. They wouldn't even want to challenge you. So what they'll try and do is get you spiritually. But you have to make sure, and this is a message to you, viewer, my butterfly or butterflies, that you have to make sure that your spiritual power or powers is as powerful as your outer. Because now there's people not trying to fight you in the physical. They're trying to fight you in the spiritual. And that could be in ways in which they will choose to try and intimidate you, outsteer you. These are all spiritual attacks. It falls under the same bracket. Try to undermine you, try to make you doubt yourself, because it's basically a ploy, I should say, or it's basically a means to try and keep you off balance. Because once you're off balance, then that's their way to gain control over you. So if you, for instance, you know you're good at something, if they keep telling you no you're not, no you're not, even though they know that you are, it's trying to break you down spiritually. It's like that Beyonce song, "You Won't Break My Soul." This person was trying to break your soul because their soul was broken, you know, with the death and rebirth card. You know, there was, to be honest, for some of you, this person feels like they're quite soulless. And when I say they're quite soulless, they're so far removed from who they are, they're so far detached from who they are, is that they wanted to feel in touch with themselves, and they saw you being in touch with yourself, knowing, you know, your purpose, focused on your goals, staying on the route to your goals, and they felt, no, I have to stop it. So for some of you, this person may have tried to abruptly end something with you, end something creative with you. The King of Swords right here, we've got Gemini energy, we've got Libra energy. They didn't think that it was fair that, you know, you were happy, you were balanced, because I feel like this person's unbalanced, you know. Again, they could have some sort of spiritual gifts, but they could be quite scattered because they're fixate on other people. The Seven of Pentacles, this could also suggest that this individual has so much going on, wants to do so much things, but this feels like nothing is growing. And then they see you and they feel like things are just flourishing for you. You planted your seeds and things are just flourishing, and it makes them feel like, why can't that be me? So this person may have been mean towards you for some of you, and for others of you, I feel like they may have tried to put you down to keep you off balance. They were jealous of your spirituality as well. So even though this person's got spiritual powers, they don't know how to tap into theirs, and they see that you, because some of you could be tarot readers, some of you could be oracle readers. They've definitely got some strong spiritual abilities here, you know. And I feel like some of you are creative, because a lot of people with Pisces moon, especially Michael Jackson, to name a few, Prince, they're very, very creative. Even my sister's got a Pisces moon, and if you ever see her cakes, boy, I'm not saying that because she's my sister, but a lot of Pisces moons, some of you could have a Pisces moon, could be very creative. It's almost as if you're definitely in union with the spiritual. You're able to bring the fantasies of the 5D into the reality of the 3D, because like I said, when I see my sister's cakes, it's like, how did you create that with your hands? It's just like, wow. And when you think back to MJ, how he used to perform, I always say to my sisters, like, he's not from here, you know, like, how, it's just mind-boggling. And I feel like your creativity, some sort of form of expression, some of you could be artists, some of you could be models, some of you could be stunning, some of you could be dancers. There's something about the way you move your body, because remember, with this Pisces energy, remember once my sister said Pisces rules Hollywood, Neptune rules Hollywood, and Pisces is ruled by Neptune, and Hollywood was all about the glitz and glamour, make believe. And there's something that you do that is just wow. It's like how your magic, that's what it is. This person is jealous of your magic, your abilities, the way that you do something, and they may try and copy you, compare themselves to you, compete with you, but they know deep down that they can't compare to you, and this is what gets them very angry. And they feel, I feel like this person is being very snappy towards you, try to emotionally manipulate you. For some of you, try to blackmail you, and it's due to jealousy. And this person, they want to apologize to themselves first and foremostly for being this mean-spirited, because it's making them look at themselves and think, wow, am I really this way inclined? Because they're threatened by your light. Some of you could have Leo in your chart. You could be a Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars and Venus. And I feel like this person, this is their higher self, wants to apologize because they see how confident you are, and they just feel like your confidence is only going to lead you to success because you have the talent to back it up. And they're still struggling to find that talent. They're still struggling. They are aware that they have some sort of psychic abilities, but they don't know how to harness it, and if, for instance, some of you again could be tarot readers, this could be another tarot reader that you could know of that's in competition with you, and you may just feel to yourself like, but I haven't done anything, like I'm just doing me, but this person may be trying to start up their business or something, or this is 12th house energy, and 12th house talks about hidden enemies again. So this is someone that you may have felt was your friend, someone that, again, you could be in the same area of work, and you may just feel like, why is this person, it's because they're jealous of you, and they're embarrassed that they're jealous of you. They want to say sorry for being jealous of you, but it's a distraction. You are actually a distraction to this individual. Whether you know this person personally or not, you are here to teach this individual of how they could be. So for instance, if they're starting up a tarot channel, it doesn't have to be tarot, it could also be, see how I bang my hand there, Spirit says it's not just tarot. So if you this person may have wanted to start some sort of online business up, and things may not be working, things are quite stuck for this person. So instead of this person finding inspiration from you, or asking for advice, or tapping into their intuition to find out, okay, what's the next steps? Because ultimately, yes, we can ask people for advice and guidance, etc., but ultimately we make the last choice, and we get that last decision from our intuition, and that comes with being in tune with oneself. And I don't feel like this person is in tune with themselves. They're imbalanced is what I'm picking up, and because of this imbalance, they want to feel balanced. And as silly as it may sound, butterflies, this person could be jealous of your balance, the fact that you know where you want to go, and that you're balanced, and that you have inner peace. This person lacks inner peace. They feel blocked as well, and they feel like, if only I had their confidence, and if only, but even if you have got the confidence, it may have come after a time of having to do some sort of work. Maybe you were in the 8 of Swords energy, maybe some of you are in that energy now, but you're trying to break free from that. Instead of looking outwardly and projecting onto others, you're going inwardly and thinking, how can I sort this out? How can I transform myself? And that's the thing, this individual looks outwardly because they have a disconnect within self. They choose to downgrade or belittle or bully others to make them feel as small as they do. So this individual wants to apologize for, I'm hearing for some of you, for not being you, or this person, it's almost like they're angry with themselves for not being as confident as you. They want to apologize for trying to make you, or for making you feel unbalanced, because there may have been times that they said or done something. They want to be still. They want to be still, and they want their creativity to flow, but right now they feel like it's blocked. This one, I wouldn't say it's more of, I'm sorry for making you feel that way, but I'm just not happy. This is what this person wants to say, but it's more like there's still an energy of a disconnect from them, like not a lack of awareness for how they may have made you feel. They're quite blocked. It's even though this card's not in the reverse, it's almost like this person's coming through to say, like, I'm not balanced. And if I made you feel less than, it's because I'm not feeling less than. I wouldn't necessarily say this person will say that they projected onto you, because I don't feel like they think that way inclined. They don't think that deeply. I feel like they feel like they need to gain some sort of structure and balance and focus, and they're jealous of the fact that you have a direction in which you want to go, and you're very confident and you have the determination that they aspire to have and admire but envy, and because of that they try and stop you before you succeed, unfortunately. Again, I'm not really getting an apology. It's more of a fixation on what you're going to do next. And for some of you, this person trying to do like some sort of tarot, is like, I wish I was more I wish I was as psychic as you, is what you know. This person's almost like they just want to gain these abilities, and again, they have got these abilities, but it's almost like they don't want to hone it, they don't want to do the work. They find it hard to meditate. They see you as someone that's a great manifester, and I'm not saying meditation is easy, because sometimes when I'm trying, it's like I'm thinking I've got to wash the dishes, I've got to do this, you know what I mean? So, but this person, I feel like with them, they find it hard to grasp things. I feel like when I say that, I feel like they feel as though things come easy for you, but with them it's hard. Why does it have to be so hard for me? Why do they always have to manifest? You know, why are they so creative? So they're jealous of your creativity. This is turning into another reading. What are they jealous of? But this person, like I said, the apology is not really coming through with this one. It's more like they're sorry if they made you feel any type of way, but it's more like they're feeling more sorry for themselves. You know, again, this is like a selfish energy coming through, because they feel quite trapped in the mind. They need to unpack, as my sister Rashida will say. This person needs to unravel. You know how the birds are just wrapped around her with the string. They need to unravel a lot. Why do they behave this way? And it's almost like I said, they fixate on other people, and it's good to admire others and gain inspiration from others, especially people who are in the same field. But this person's taken it to another level. It's almost like they have to destroy you so that they can be on top, but at the end of the day, they haven't got no goal to, you know, maintain being at the top. And what is their destination? It's just their destination in the now is to beat you, because they see you as someone that is going to be successful. They don't know what they want to be successful in, but when they see you doing something, they feel like they've got to compete, they've got to beat you, you know. It's very weird. It's very weird. And it's like they're jealous of like how people warm to you, how people love you, how people flock to you, how things work out for you. And they don't take in consideration that you work hard for what you've got. You've worked hard for where you are. Things weren't just handed to you. Again, you may have been in this energy, but you transformed yourself. And that's the thing. This person does not know how to transform. And they feel like to distract themselves from doing any healing work is to focus on you. But the more they focus on you, they see how well you're doing, they see how you're advancing, it gets them angry, it makes them feel bad about themselves. And I feel like this person does or says things to you, and then they apologize. They may even apologize on the spot, like, I'm really sorry, but it's like it keeps happening. They're stuck, they're not transforming. There's an unwillingness to transform. And this person, you know, when they do get that time alone, they do feel like no one likes me, but it's almost like a self-pitying energy. No one likes me, no one wants to be with me. And because they have this energy about them, this self-loathing description of self for themselves, about themselves. How much time can you say self, right? But it's almost as if they put themselves down. They say horrible, mean things to themselves, to the point where they could even start hating themselves, you know. And they don't speak kindly to themselves. They say really harsh and cruel things to themselves. And then when they see you full of light, full of positivity, full of love, full of self-love, full of self-respect, it's like, she loves herself, he loves himself, and I don't. So they want you to feel as bad as they do. That's the only way I can put it. Then when they see how their words or actions may have affected you, this person's icky energy to get. When they see how bad that they made you feel, they don't get a sense of satisfaction. There's a sense of regret, but it's like they're trying to shift their energy of how they feel onto you, because you make them feel bad when you're being your normal being in your normal natural state, and that's not a you problem. This is a them problem. And I feel with this energy, it's best to remove yourself, because again, this person's in this energy and they want to swap destinies with you in the now. They want to trade places because they feel blinded. They feel as though they have no destination. They don't know where they want to go. And when I say blinded, they feel as if their vision, they don't have no clear direction, whereas you know what you want to do. You're confident, you have a goal, you're working towards it. They're like, well, I don't even know what I'm going to do from the next hour to the next. And this is the type of person that starts screaming at themselves for no reason, getting overwhelmed and frustrated, feeling blocked. So I feel with this one is, you should try and limit your time around this individual. Because unless this person does the work, it's just going to get worse and their focus will be on you. Again, that's for some of you. This could even be a family member, this could be a friend. It's definitely like a female energy for some of you, but for some of you I feel like this could be somebody that just ghosted you. And they ghosted you, they want to say they're sorry for ghosting you because it made them feel as if they're going to have to commit to something that they're not ready to commit to, but they are wrestling with themselves because there is a deep connection here. Something changed, something shifted within this person when you both intertwined, maybe during lovemaking, but something shifted, something they never felt before. Like, it's almost as if they're scared of you. You saw beneath the veil with this individual, and there's not to say that there was anything scary beneath that veil, but it's more like you saw the heart of me, and no one's ever penetrated the heart of me. And you both may have bonded over like music, dancing, going out, going to the theatre, going to restaurants. You guys had a lot of fun, but they backed out at the last minute because they feel as if they're not ready for love, because they feel like they're going to spoil things, despite the fact there's a connection. And they're trying to balance their mind right now, to figure out. They're going within, with this meditation card, meditate and contemplate. They're going within to try and figure out, is this what, can I actually have this thing? Because I don't know why I did this. And there's the energy of them knowing that, or feeling like, because I don't know what you may choose to do, but there is an energy of them feeling like, if you decide not to, communicate with them anymore, or decide to meet up with them anymore, they would understand, because somebody like you can meet someone else anyway with your personality. Like, you are an amazing person. They enjoy speaking to you. They find you to be somebody like they've never connected to before on this deep spiritual level, which is why it's making them question themselves, like, why don't I want to plant the seeds in this? Isn't this something that most people would want in their life if they're looking for a partner? But that's the question, am I looking for a partner? So this is why this person's going within to really check within themselves, and this is something that they may not be used to doing, like really connecting with themselves and asking themselves, what is it that I really want? Because why do I feel this way? Why do I feel this energy of regret? And I thought I was a person that didn't want anything serious, but why am I feeling like I'm missing out? Why do I feel like part of my soul is gone? Because I've disconnected from my pile number 2. What if I've missed out on a great opportunity? We got on so much, but what if they don't want to talk to me because of the way I ended things abruptly? What if the only thing I can offer is just a friendship? But do I want a friendship? So this person, again, it's more or less like they're trying to connect with themselves. They feel trapped within the mind. They feel bad for what they did, for some of you. For others of you, I did pick up an energy of someone being quite narcissistic and enjoying making people feel quite strange. Because again, this person sees you as, because like 3 different energies with this one. This person sees you as confident, and it's almost like they want you to be... It's like they want to throw you off. They want to throw you off. Balance spirituality and practicality. They want to throw you off spiritually. Like, this person is projecting like a spiritual attack. It's almost like they want you to pay for something. They may want you to pay for transforming, for maybe leaving them behind. They feel like you left them behind and you just focused on yourself, focused on your goals, and they want to get your attention. So it's more like this individual, this energy here is like, they want to throw you off. They're not sorry. It's like a sport brat. they want your attention. They want you to feel this way inclined. They want you to feel sorry for them. They want you to feel sorry for leaving them. This individual is what I'm picking up. Confidence is the key to success. They don't want you to feel confident. Meditate and contemplate. This energy is like a spiritual attack, you know, and they're not sorry. They want you to feel sorry for leaving them. You know what I mean? It's a feminine energy as well. And they're still trying to connect with you telepathically. And, you know, even if they were to say sorry, if you know, this is what the reading's about, it'll be like, I'm sorry that things have ended, but they're not taking accountability for why things may have ended. It's just like, I'm sorry that things have ended, but I hope when you know, meditate, because they may know that you meditate, I can contact you telepathically. But I hope you don't move on from me. You shouldn't have ended things like this. Because this person is the one that wants to end things first. They want to be the one to end things first. This one's pretty weird. This energy is pretty weird. And again, I mentioned something about money. So this individual, I'm hearing you will make the money back because it's you. And that's not the case, because I feel like for some of you, this person may have borrowed, you may have borrowed this person money, loaned this person money. The person may, you know, I'm not really, the only money cards I'm getting is the Pentacles card, but it's almost like this person is feeling like, because you're so creative, you'll make that money back anyway, but that's not the case. So again, it's not really an apology. I feel for some of you, this person wants to throw you off, so that if it's the same person I'm speaking about, or the friend, or the sibling or family member that's jealous, they want to throw you off so that you don't focus on your creativity. They want you to lose your confidence. That's what I'm speaking about. They want you to lose your confidence. They don't want you to be in your power, because obviously when you're in your power, you have confidence, you've got more energy, determination to go after your goals. And for you, your goals is maybe bringing you abundance. And I feel like you may not be where you want to be yet, but this person can foresee that you're going to achieve your goals, and they feel like A, they're going to be left behind, and B, it should be them, but they haven't got the determination, maybe even the skill set for some of you, because you could be in two different areas of work. But it's like they still want your dreams, because they see you as creative. It's almost like, why can't I be as creative as him or her? It points back to looking within self. Again, this is another person that is just trying to come in, trying to trigger you, to keep you off balance, to make you lose some sort of confidence. They're trying to play mind games with you, is what I'm picking up. They want you to feel bad for the situation ending, like for you both not being in a relationship, in a friendship anymore, in some sort of connection. And you know, this person, I'm feeling like they're saying, I'm spiritually attacking you. This is what I'm hearing. I'm definitely spiritually attacking you, because I want to throw you off, because you're too confident, and I want you to come back to me. I want you to contact me with the Knight of Swords. They want some sort of contact, but you may be refusing to give them contact, so they're trying to get your attention. So maybe by doing things like salted baths, egg cleanses will be really good. You can go online to see how you can do them. There's some amazing videos of how you can do that, and have salted baths. Even if you have like a shower, just rub the salt all over you, and just prayer is extremely powerful. So just make sure you're praying before you go to bed, and before you leave the house, or in the morning, like a protection prayer over yourself. You can do some meditations that, Archangel Michael meditations, there's many online. I'm starting to use some of them. I've been reading about them, and I find them just very comforting. So just doing like a lot of prayers, knowing that you are protected, keeping your vibe high, and just making sure that you are not around this person, because any type of exchange, whether it's you're talking to this individual on the phone, text, whatever, is still an exchange of energy, which they are obviously trying to recycle. And use against you. So this type of person, I'll say cut them off with the King of Swords. And you know, some of you are saying, I can't because I work with this person. It can be a gradual distance that you create with this individual, but you really have to safeguard yourself and your energy, especially if this person trying to psychically attack you. And just focus on your goals and focus on where you want to go, which I can see that you're going places and this person can see, but they're trying to stop and block it. Again, it was the energy of this person maybe trying to intervene in like your friendship circles, etc. You know, you can just make new friends if that's the case, or don't be where they are, and soon enough those people will figure out, hold on a minute, you didn't speak to me before. Okay, if this person, obviously they're clearly showing signs of being off key, and maybe for some of you unstable, other people, even if they are your friends or people that you normally talk to, will start to sense that from this person anyway, and they're going to be left feeling alone and isolated, which was what they tried to do to you. So don't really worry about that. Your focus should mainly be on focusing on bettering yourself daily, becoming the best version of yourself, removing yourself away from this person as well. Especially when this person's so scattered and they don't know what direction they're going in life. It's just like, come on, because you're definitely going to be the projection. They want to swap with you, regardless if you are going through your own trials and tribulations. To this individual, things are working out for you and they just feel stuck. So this person, yes, if they say something rude or snappy, they do regret it, but then it's like they just go back inwards. They just go back and think about themselves and how they feel trapped and stuck. So is it really an apology? Yes, they're saying I'm sorry, but then it may be repeated behavior. That's why I say, is it really an apology? It's like they catch themselves and they're like, why did I do that? But then it's like they're reminded of how they feel about themselves, and they feel so yucky about themselves, and it's just like, it just goes back to themselves, like, why do I feel this way? Why does that have to happen to me? It's just really, really terrible. And that's why you need to remove yourself from this individual. And if this person told you anything about yourself, you need to reverse that and tell yourself the opposite, and remind yourself, okay, this is why this person's doing this, because they're not happy, and this is, you know, not my issue, and I need to focus on my self-growth, because we don't always feel 100% every day, and sometimes when we feel low, this is when we can get a spiritual attack, you know. So it's about trying to maintain your vibration, maybe keep it on a middle or a higher vibration by doing things that you enjoy, by exercising, expelling, releasing things that no longer serve you, and including this individual as well. So that's what I have for you, pile number 2. I wasn't expecting that from this reading, this particular pile number 2, but please like, share and subscribe if you enjoyed it. And if you would like a personal reading, please contact me. All my information is in the description box below. I hope you enjoy that, and I hope you gain clarity from that as well. So I will speak to you soon. Take care and peace out.